Hi, my name's Baz Adams. I've survived 4 heart attacks, and yeah, they're scary buggers when you first have one. But like anything medical these days, they got 'em covered. Unless you live in the remotest part of your country, you'll be fine. I had my first one 18 years ago. I just woke up one morning thinking about getting ready for work, and my left arm tingled like numbness. Kind of knew what it was, so I just said to the wife, I'm going round to see the doctors in a bit. When they opened, so she said, okay, Doc, you all right? Yeah, okay. Don't want to upset her. She went off to work, and I took myself off to the docks. I must have looked awful, because I'd been in, sat down in the waiting room, and the receptionist just took a look at me and said, you ain't right, I'm getting the doctor out to you now. Anyway, with that, he came out of his little surgery, and he said straight away to the receptionist, get an ambulance, quick. Well, I was sent to hospital and given something to counteract what was happening to my heart. It was just an injection, I don't know, but anyway, it worked. As soon as they gave me the injection, I felt fine. I was kept in overnight, just for checks, and sent home the next day. And that was pretty much it. And then 6 weeks later, me and the missus, I just got back from holiday in Greece. Oh, lovely place. Anyway, on the Monday when I was due to return to work, on the Monday morning, bang, I had the same symptoms as before. But this time it really hurt. By the time I got to hospital in the ambulance, I was kicking and screaming and clutching at my chest. I was just really prepared to die at the time. Anyway, by the time my wife had reached the hospital, they'd given me another injection and took me up onto the cardiac ward. We were told that we might be waiting up to 18 months for a bypass operation, which they said I'm going to need. Well, my missus hit the roof. She argued with the chief consultant, saying that neither she nor I was leaving that hospital until we had a better date. The consultant left, and after about 15 minutes he came back into us and said, I've changed your surgery team. How does 3 weeks sound? That was better than 18 months, I can tell you. Anyway, with that, I had to remain in the cardiac unit until my operation. But the day before the surgery, I started to feel really nervous, anxious, worried. In the late evening, the anaesthetist came up to see me and asked how I was, and I told him how I was feeling and why. I said, it's the waking up with a breathing tube down my throat that really worries me. I just know I will gag. I mean, you can slice me up, cut my chest open, take my heart out, have a game of football with it. I don't care. Just don't let me wake up with a tube down my throat. I'll rip it out. He just smiled and said, Mr. Adams, if you can rip that tube out, that's fine. Just shows us that you'll be okay. And you know what? After he said that, a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. I felt so relieved. Well, I had the op the next morning, and I woke up from it briefly. Yep, that tube was still in my throat. But you know what? It didn't bother me. I just drifted off back to sleep. And when I woke up about an hour or so later, I managed to glance up and see my missus sitting by the bed and a nurse in attendance at the other side. And I started to sing. I'm so happy, I'm so happy. The nurse, she couldn't believe it. She said, in all my years working in the cardiac unit, I've never heard anyone singing after that type of surgery. I was just happy I was alive, let's face it. It wouldn't be. Well, anyway, it was a few years later that I had my third heart attack. It was the same before, numb pain, left arm, sweating, yeah, and the symptoms are all the same. The ambulance was called and I was sent to hospital again. This time they said just a couple of stents could be inserted into my arteries. So that sounded scary, but I'd tell you what, it was an amazing experience. I was awake the whole time. No pain or sensation as the tube with the stent balloon was fed along my arteries to my groin, from my groin. Because apparently arteries have no nerve endings. So you don't feel anything. And the best part of it was I got to watch it live on a small monitor in the operating theatre. I was actually watching the operation. It's brilliant. Anyway, so now this takes me up to my fourth heart attack. I've just taken my dog out for his morning walk, and on the way back, felt the same symptoms as before. Felt very calm, even though I knew I was having another heart attack. I got home, and with a few minutes, I told my wife to call an ambulance again. This time I was kept in hospital for 5 days, having had 3 new stents inserted. So, 4 heart attacks, double bypass, 5 stents. I feel like Steve Austin. Remember him? We can rebuild him. Well, all I want to say is having a heart attack these days is nothing like it used to be. Sure, they can be fatal, but with the right care and treatment, they can be overcome. I don't expect to be running any marathons or climbing mountains like I used to, but hey, I'm still here. I hope that if you're watching this short video, you are well and are just interested in my story. If you've had a heart attack, then I hope that if you're waiting for surgery or an angiogram, which is put the stents in, then this has put your mind at ease a bit. Thanks for watching.